Hello! Today I'm going to show you in detail how to start weaving a rectangular bottom. So our goal is getting such a bottom. What do we need for this purpose? Those who have already tried root weaving know how to start weaving an oval bottom. In the same very way we start weaving a rectangular bottom. We made such a masterclass a few years ago. It is available for watching. Now I'll show you a rectangular bottom in detail. So, it's up to you to choose the required dimensions. 3 or 4 coils are quite sufficient. Got it? This is going to be a base. Now let's take a working tube. So the base. Drop some glue to fasten. And perform wrapping. Making coils at approximately identical intervals. Don't pull too tight, cause you'll have to weave through these loops later. Lengthen the tube and continue. I've reached the edge. Now I make stitches on the tube of the base. 1, 2. 2 stitches and start the first row. You know already that you mustn't tighten the coils. Leave the loops big enough. Or rather space sufficient for stitches of the following row. This will make further weaving easier. And weave the row until the end. Here I'll show you how to turn. I've reached the edge, lengthen the tube. Now make stitches. We have to make a turn. 1, 2, 3 stitches. And weave the second part of the first row, the second side. The rest of the weaving is quite clear, just watch the turn. It is the only point requiring your attention. The rest is woven in a standard way. Weave the loops without tightening. Because I haven't pressed or tightened the loops too much while preparing the base, now I can condense it a little and weave the first row easily. The first row has been finished. In the second row you can start shaping the corners, in the same very way as in case of a square bottom. Reach the corner, shape a tube into a right angle, coil round a corner loop here, and shape a second loop upward. This way. Leave the corner shaped and uninvolved. Well, it's better to lengthen now in order to avoid efforts at the corner later. Continue shaping the second corner. One. In the first row, it's better to lead a tube underneath the loop. The corner has been shaped. Continue weaving. The first row is a bit different from the following ones. The main thing is to shape corners right now. In the following rows, everything will go in a standard way. Weave until the end of the row, until we start shaping the following corner. Our task is making the opposite sides identical at this very stage, in order to get a smooth rectangle. So, I've got 2 loops here, which means I have to shape 2 loops here as well. Now I have to make sure there are identical numbers of loops at both long sides. Let's check. The previous row had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coils. Now I've started weaving the following row. So in the current row there must be 12 coils here, then 2 loops and 12 stitches from this side. So 2, 12 and 2 coils here again. Make sure you are shaping a right angle. Shape the next corner and start the following row. It is especially important from the very beginning to make sure you are getting the identical number of coils from opposite sides. I'm going to check it at the end of the current row. So this side has 12 coils, which means the opposite side has to contain 12 coils too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's shape the last 12th coil. Further you can do without checking, just shape a right angle at the corner every time. How do I shape it? I make one coil here and the second one upward. And weave 2 coils without tightening. 1, 2. Repeat the same steps here. 1 coil upward, shape a corner, and the second coil goes up after you turn the weaving over. That's all. This way I shape an angle at every corner and lead 2 stitches through this corner, shaped like a check mark. In the same very way like we did a square bottom. Further, I just repeat the same steps at every corner. As a result, we are going to get such a bottom. Let's take a look. Every corner has 2 coils in it and is shaped into a right angle. That's all. Further, you don't have to check every row, in case you've made sure the opposite sides have the same number of coils from the very beginning. In this case, you just add coils at every corner by weaving 2 stitches through the loop, through one loop. That's all. It is the way I weave a rectangular bottom. In the next masterclass, I'd like to show you how to weave such rectangular handles for a basket. That's all. See you in the next masterclass.